Hey guys, Tyler Chubb here. Just at the beach, beautiful day. It's great to see people getting purified by the ocean breeze and just having a good time, relieving stress. You know, you see families building sandcastles. It's great. I saw a husband, wife, and their daughter in the ocean fighting the waves, not too far out. And the little girl was holding on to her father and mother. It's more than just, comforting, oh, the waves won't take you away, we got you protected. It's an exoteric meaning. In life, she will be guided and protected by her family. And in the United States and all over the world, it's been disbanded, divorce and whatnot, and families breaking up, greed of money, pressure, status of money, this, that, forget family values. So it's great seeing that. So I just wanted to give a little advice to the younger children out there, because there's all this pressure to be cool and to party and do this and that, and just, you don't have to. You can say no. Nobody's forcing anything on you. If they are, those aren't your friends. Move on. If your gut tells you something's wrong, get out of there. If you need a ride, call a true friend or your parents. Don't be ashamed calling your parents. They're going to be proud of you that you said no to drugs or alcohol when you're underage. Or even when you are age, when you're in a rough situation. People have been drinking too much. It gets dangerous. Trust me. I've been there. I'm trying to give you some lessons so you can avoid these pitfalls. You don't need to experiment. You can just get the knowledge beforehand and know, oh, this situation isn't right. It can prevent a lot of heartache. Especially women have to be so careful because men are just pressured to get with as many women as possible. It's crazy. It's, if a guy comes and gives you a joke and it has a sexual undertone and it hits your gut wrong, just say, hey, I'm not that type of woman, and move on. Go elsewhere. You don't have to take that. And same with the guys. If a woman sexualizes you, don't give in to that. She's just using you as an object. That's not what you want in life. You want a life partner. And when you're young, you're infatuated. Get the difference between infatuation and love. And you might find your love early in life, but you have to be so careful with infatuation, just looks. People do find their high school sweetheart and marry. It does happen. But don't get tricked. Because there is people that are psychopaths and maybe they don't even know it. And they act all good to you. And then they break your heart. And then they might brag to their friends oh yeah, I did this and that with her. It's just awful. That girl gave you, or even a guy, you give your heart to them and they just stop it and break it. It's just not right. Psychopath. But that's what, the devil has tried to make seem all right, desensitize us to these things. So we're able to do it like nothing. It's oh, it's just this person's just an object. It's no, they're a human being. Treat them like such. Would you want that to happen? Think about how you're treating another. Would you want that done to you? Probably not. So be aware of the wolf in sheep's clothing. You don't need to experiment. Many people have already experimented enough that they can tell you, hey, if your gut tells you something's awry, go with it. Get out of there. Find true friends that appreciate you. And go to your parents when you need help. Or grandparents, or whoever's there for you that you can trust. For guidance, you need it. You can't just be all on your own. You can't be oh, I'm independent. It's no, you can do things on your own, but you can't do everything. Seriously, trying to make it in the world without having no connections, it can't be done. You have to make connections to be successful. Humans aren't meant to be alone. Bad things can happen. You start to go crazy. It's just not right. It's not part of human nature. So I hope this message resonates with you guys, because I had to learn my lessons. I just want to give you some advice so you can avoid these pitfalls and be happy. Because that's really what you want to be, right? Successful and happy. And find that one person that'll truly love you. Thank you guys.